Hello friends, it's Mrs. Evans. Today we're going to be learning about the main idea, specifically finding the main idea and key details in a text. I used this resource created by Jessica Tobin to help with this lesson. Main idea. Main idea is the point an author is trying to make, or the overall message of a text. The main idea is what the story is mostly about. It is supported by key details within the text. Key details support the point that the author is trying to make. They back up the main idea. They're also called supporting details or evidence. Key details are most often found in the lines of the text. However, they could also be found in charts, diagrams, photographs, titles, subheadings, maps, captions, sidebars, and other text features. So look at all of your text features and the lines of a text when you're looking for those key details or supporting details. This is an example scenario. Let's see if we can figure out the main idea that the author is trying to make. While Maddie was in the waiting room at the doctor's office, she picked up a brochure and began to read. The brochure said that germs can transfer from humans to objects. Objects can't get sick, though, Maddie thought. As she continued to read, the brochure showed a photograph of a doorknob. The caption read, "Germs from this doorknob can be picked up by anyone who touches it." The brochure described where germs can hide on people too, like under our fingernails, on our hands, and even on our clothes. On the back of the brochure was a diagram with the steps to effectively wash your hands. Maddie thought, maybe I should go wash my hands right now. Think about that for a minute, boys and girls. What do you think the main idea or message of that text was? Give yourself a pat on the back if you said that germs can transfer from humans to objects. One of the key details is that germs can be found on doorknobs, people, under our fingernails, and even on our clothes. Another key detail is it's important to wash our hands effectively to keep from spreading germs. But the main idea was that germs can transfer from humans to objects. Main idea is like an ice cream cone. This is an easy way to remember how to figure out the main idea and supporting details. First, let's look at the top. The toppings are the extra stuff, like text features, like titles, subheadings, photographs, charts, maps, diagrams, etc. Each scoop represents a supporting detail. These are also called key details or evidence. The details help you determine what the passage is about. The cone represents the main idea, and the main idea sums up the passage. What is the passage mostly about? So think of it from the bottom up. You couldn't have an ice cream cone without a cone, could you? Just like you can't have text with a main idea or without a main idea. Let's look at this next passage called Important Steps. In this passage, we're going to be reading text. When we're finished, we're going to go through the main idea like an ice cream scoop and go through those supporting details and then the main idea. Let's begin. Important steps. Walking the dog may not seem like an important job, but walks can be almost as essential as feeding your puppy. Dogs are born with natural instincts that don't always get to be used as pets. Dogs' genes drive them to work, herd, hunt, etc. As pets, dogs don't need to carry out these instincts on a daily basis, so we have to intervene and provide them with activities to fulfill their needs. Dogs need both exercise and mental stimulation. Backyards are a great place for puppies to run around and play. However, dogs benefit from walks in a variety of outdoor locations so that they can use their senses to engage with their environment. The exercise from walks is extremely beneficial to dogs, and so is the socialization with other people and dogs that aren't in their everyday lives. So if you have a furry friend at home, grab the leash and take your buddy out for that healthy walk. Let's look at the underlined portion of the text to find the first key detail. We have to intervene and provide them with activities to fulfill their needs. Look at the main idea ice cream scoop graphic organizer. Supporting detail number 1. We have to provide activities to fulfill their needs. Look at the next underlined portion of the text. Dogs need both exercise and mental stimulation. That would be supporting detail number 2. Dogs need both exercise and mental stimulation. Now let's see if we can find supporting detail number 3. Dogs benefit from walks in a variety of outdoor locations so that they can use their senses to engage with their environment. Look at how it is described or written as supporting detail number 3. Dogs benefit from outdoor walks in a variety of environments in order to use their senses. Now let's see if we can complete the graphic organizer by finding the main idea of that passage. And there it was, boys and girls, right up at the top. Walking the dog may not seem like an important job, but walks can be almost as essential as feeding your puppy. Boys and girls, the main idea of a text or passage is almost always at the beginning and then almost always summarized again at the end of the passage. So let's put that in our graphic organizer as the main idea of this passage. Walking your dog may be almost as important as feeding it. Boys and girls, you did a great job with this lesson today. For your exit ticket, choose a book on your ERLA level and complete your choice of graphic organizer to practice finding key details and the main idea of the text or portion of your text. Good luck!